right competency. Know what you want. Young folks go to university based on influence from their colleagues, influence from their peer, but they are not actually passionate about what they are doing. It takes away a number of years from you instead of developing competency and the skills in area that you're actually passionate about, and that area that you're being influenced by peer to do or to study. Another one is do not so much look at job title. As in the 20s, know what you want, be passionate about what you want. Once you know what you want to do, be passionate about what you want. Develop the skill set that need to get you to what you want. Start to do internship and get early job experience. Guard your integrity to enable you get what you want.
Artificial intelligence is changing the way we work around the world. Do you believe AI will replace human jobs? And which career do you think are most likely to be affected, and which careers are intact?
AI debate is a very interesting debate worldwide. How it impacts the world of work is important for every one of us, not only the employers, but as a country. AI will transform jobs and will automate some repetitive tasks. But AI is not going to take away jobs of folks. In terms of new learning, the conversation we're having, these are human to human conversation. You're going to feel it. There's no AI intervention in this. AI not going to automate the conversation. Administrative work, repetitive tasks. You want to look at transportation and logistics. You want to look at retail, careers that are more into retail. You want to look at legal support. Nowadays, if you're even looking for legal support, probably just by a click online, you have a lot of resources to your disposal. And then you want to look at journalism and content production. You realize writing these days, you need no journalistic skill. AI has taken over the whole writing. So writing, and I will write as a journalist. So journalism and content creation or content production are going to have a very great impact. Areas also that are likely to remain strong in the entire AI evolution. You talk about leadership and executive management. You talk about entrepreneurship, human resource management. You want to look at doctors and nurses, advocacy, skills, trade, electricians, plumbing, those basic vocational skill set, project managers. Those are skills that will remain strong, especially vocational training. Those are skills that tend to remain strong in the entire AI revolution.
Many businesses struggle with recruitment. What is the biggest mistake employers make when hiring staff, and how can they avoid making that mistake?
One of the biggest mistakes most employers make when hiring for the right talent is putting nepotism first, putting incompetent family members in positions because they are family members, putting incompetent friends in positions because they are Buddhists, failing to look at the right talent, the right skill set, failing to hire the right talent. Many times we hire based on who we know and not what they may know. This is destroying the organization without even know that you're destroying that organization, as written in the book of Dr. Joyce Dolo. So these are things that impact recruitment. Concentrate on competency, concentrate as well, not heavily on only the qualification. Do adequate background check, do adequate reference check. When you put all these compliance check in place, you are able to hire the best talent who contribute to your organization productivity and make sure your organization become more competitive in the marketplace and contribute towards national development.
That's a key point. Have you ever hired someone who didn't appear to be the strongest candidate on paper, but later became your best employees? If so, will you share that story with us?
Sometimes it appears like a myth. And yes, we've made hiring decisions of such before, very controversial, but at the end, the person stayed with the company and made a very great impact in the company. So if you follow history as well, you will see that Starbucks, which is a worldwide company, hire not so much based on degrees, but hire simply on basic skills, communication skills, and their attitude. And they develop the rest of the other skill set, the competency with the employees. And over time, those employees of Starbucks are one of the greatest employees, high performing employees you see across the company lines of operations.
Finally, right, what are some career myths people actually believe, but it is completely untruth?
That your university degrees will get you a job. Well, it sounds hilarious, but that your university degree will get you a job. And that's a myth. A lot of folks graduate from the walls of university with that particular myth that I've gone to university, I've earned a degree, I earned a master's degree, I must have a job because I have a degree. If you have that notion, graduating from university, it sounds so funny, and that's why you see me laughing. Graduating from university with that notion, you're definitely going to be a failure. If you don't change the notion, because graduating from university doesn't mean you're going to only have job. It means you should create job. Once you graduate with a degree in business management, you first want to think, how can I be an entrepreneur, or what business can I do with the degree that I have, just in case I don't have a job. The second one is people thinking that before jobs are advertised, people already have folks in the jobs. And yeah, and those are practical things. You see people, and you will see the job advertised, the folks will not apply for the job. That's how, people already occupying the jobs, so I'm not going to waste my time to apply. So they sit with that redundant notion, and it kills them, it kills their dream. Oh, the folks already get a job, and I'm even going to make effort to apply. This is how society works. So that's a myth. Some of you as well are falling victim to the notion that when you graduate from university, automatically you might have a job. You put fire on your arm and running from place to place. If you can't have a job, and then we say, oh no, there's no employment. Once the employment opportunities are created, and you have a degree, you have a competency, you have the right skills, you apply everything, you can apply. And the next question you also ask, are you employable? Employment opportunities are completely different from being employable. Some people are not just employable because they have distinct integrity issue, they don't have the skill set. They sat down, the same thing with the redundant notion that employers already have people in opposition and refuse to take a step forward to go and sharpen their own skills and apply. And some people are waiting on the government to come and take job, probably to their bed or to their homes, and not making effort. Society alone is competitive. So you have to be competitive in thinking, you have to be competitive in everything you do, and be ahead, or one step or two steps ahead of the job market in terms of your skill set.
That's great. So for your past conversation, you made mention of some of the services being offered by Gurus. So a client out there, how can they contact Gurus for the services that we provide?
Gurus Human Resource Consultancy Group are located in Congo Town, from town right after a ministerial complex, before SATCOM on the right, adjacent MDR party headquarters. You find us there. When you coming from Pinsville, right after SATCOM, on the left across the road, this is where our office is. We are on numbers 231-77-525-1571, 0886-540 full 60.
Thank you for sharing your knowledge, experience, and valuable insights with us. Today's conversation reminds us that building a successful career is about much more than earning a degree. It requires learning the right mindset, adaptability, and willingness to grow. As Liberia and Africa continue to evolve, businesses like Roots Group of Companies are helping prepare the next generations of professionals, entrepreneurs, and leaders for the opportunities ahead. This is Inside Africa, narrating the progress and prospect of Africa, beginning with Liberia. Thank you for watching. If you found this conversation valuable, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. We will continue bringing you inspiring conversations with the people and organizations shaping Africa's future.